This is my first Tinkercad design, which will be going to print. I'll explain a little bit more about what this box is, but I'm calling this my successful failure. This is a plant propagation box. It'll have a plank on the top and the bottom. As a plant grows up a plank, at some point it'll reach the top. So I developed this little propagation window so that when the roots grow into that, I can chop and prop and take the top portion and place it in its own pot. This is currently my setup. It's just a crusty old milk carton. This is also my first time playing around with Bambu Lab Studio. So I'm just going to use the auto orientation and it's going to lay it kind of horizontal like this. Now, because this is my first print, my friend TechPlant Channel, he told me that I'm probably going to have to use some supports for this print. So I'm going to try out the tree supports. Again, I've never done this before, and after adding it into splicing, this is what it looks like, and I think it looks pretty cool. These are simply just supports so that the top layer doesn't completely collapse or fold down. Now I'm just going to set the printer up so it loads in the filament in the back. I'm just using a generic PLA white filament for right now, so just load it up. It took me pretty much all day yesterday to figure out how to get this thing started. I did print the little scraper tool that is provided by Bambu Labs. This is all new to me, so it was actually extremely fascinating just watching this thing. The print took about 7 hours, and I probably sat there and watched it for about 5. So this is the final product. Some of these supports didn't come out, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to run a quick test fitment. You can see this is where the bottom plank is going to slide into, and yeah. So the fitment for the bottom plank is perfect. It's extremely stable, it feels really secure, but when I add the top piece in, there's just not enough supports, and this thing is super floppy. Now, I really can't add any supports on the top, just because when I have the plant in the box here, it'll have a root system that grows into the back, similar to this right here. Now, I can't have any supports because you need to pull it straight out the top, and then that top plank with the root system will go in its own pot. This is definitely not the last version of this propagation box contraption thing here, but it's definitely a learning process, and I'm really glad that the first print was fairly successful. I started this channel just to kind of document my learning process and hopefully learn from you guys as well. So thanks for watching. See ya.